So this tweet came up in my Twitter feed, and I'm gonna go and look into the specific one, which says, "Please explain to me how a fully transitioned trans woman who has breast and vagina and has orgasms experiences a sex act in the same way my body does and should be forced to put a male, not female, on the census just because that's on her birth certificate." Okay, first of all, um, let's assume this trans woman transitioned later in her life, and career pathwise, men get paid more than women, and it seems that he would have climbed up the ladder a lot quicker than a woman would, and he would be in a position that he would be earning a lot more than a woman does. And when he transitioned later on in his life, he becomes a woman, and now the inequality doesn't get reflected in the census. You wouldn't be able to say that, well, women are now rich. No, they are not rich. It's just men who identify as women are rich, and I cannot accept that. As for the breast and a vagina, I'm sorry, a trans man can get, or trans woman, sorry, trans woman can get a breast surgery or top surgery, and a sex reassignment surgery, and that does not automatically mean that they would have brought up as a female, as a woman. So being a woman going through puberty, and the effects it has on you, the insecurities, and needless to say, shapes a woman. Like, there's so many things that shapes a woman, and a man can just, a male, sorry, not a man, a male cannot simply just say that I'm a woman and therefore, sex doesn't matter. It does matter, and please respect your own sisters. You're fighting for a male who thinks that she is a woman, whereas your own sisters in other parts of the world are being beaten, in acid thrown at them because they reject a man, or being forced into prostitution, and here you are literally arguing about something that makes no difference whatsoever except someone's tiny percentage of feeling. Is that what you're going to lose your time on, Dr. Fern Riddle? Waste your time, sorry. And anyways, there's a lot of other reasons too, but this is one of them. And I believe that a fair representation should be considered, and I think sex matters, especially in a culture, in a society where, the whole body positivity came, a few years back, where women being subjected to do the household work, like in Western society, where you do not see many senior members in workplaces, office workplaces, where they are managers or directors, or there's no fair representation, and all you are doing is helping male to transition or identify as a woman, because now they can, yes, trans activism does matter, they should not get discriminated, but that does not mean that I as a woman should be put below people who are born a male. Thank you.